busy and you've been too whizzing around, and that's sort of like an anniversary dream. If one was taking a dream diary and a dream record, that would probably have some actual date pattern in it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Isn't that interesting?
Well, Kerry-Anne Kennelly actually has a dream that she's flying. What does that mean?
She told me that dream in the toilet of the Intercontinental Hotel. Actually,
Good place for a dream
good
talk.
place. You have the best talks in the toilets, don't you? Anyway, this
I'm glad you do, Jo.
Kerry-Anne was telling me about this, and I sat down and took some notes on her dream. And the fact is, what she's really doing is it's so perfect for her work because of her being Good Morning Australia hostess, hosting that program every morning. She's actually flying, and it's a very confident, expansive dream. But she's also very alert and on top of everything as far as promoting, you know, the topics of the show. She has to be in touch, and what that dream's showing her that she's doing very, very well. It's a very confident dream, and it's a dream that shows that she's terribly alert. But it depends with the flying dream, everyone, again, is it whether you're this high or that low, whether you're flying the plane, whether you're an aviator, whether you get your body out and fly. Well, she gets her body out and flies it as well.
So that's a confidence thing.
So that's a confidence thing.
That's interesting.
And she also likes to fly high.
Yeah, she does it too. She does love it. Now, I had a dream a couple of weeks ago after, I can connect this up actually, I guess, but a friend of mine recently had a heart transplant. Good morning, Robert Briscoe. He's feeling much better now. It's only a couple of weeks ago. Absolutely fantastic.
He's done well.
Big cheerio, because he's wonderful.
Big way?
He had a heart transplant, and I was talking to him and his friend afterwards, and they were sort of going through with me the whole workings of the leading up to the transplant and how he felt afterwards. And I went home, went to bed, obviously thinking about it, woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I had been dreaming quite obviously, dreaming quite strongly about this particular situation. And I woke up with my heart really pounding. Not anxiety pounding, just going bang, bang, bang. In fact, it woke me up. So I guess that sort of is what you've said before. You take over from the day into the night. And
well, you actually
think it until you dream it.
Probably heard that late in the afternoon, did you, or late at the night? I don't know when you actually sat with them to talk. However, you let that dream emotionally get right into your heart. It was a heart transplant, but I mean, you took it totally to heart, which is a very, very symbolic and very natural thing to do. And the fact that you were sort of out of breath, or this fear, and it woke you up, didn't it? You got out of bed? Did you sort of really wanted to? Well, it sort of had penetrated right through the subconscious, which was very natural, and that also does show that that is very interesting for you too, because of your career path and how you like to be expansive and like to make things move along, and are a woman who gets things done. I mean, all that comes out in the breathlessness or different things that probably, if I had them recorded exactly, you can pinpoint.
It's interesting.
And the fear, you know, there was a bit of a fear. You probably had a fear for your friend. I mean, you took on board a person, someone who's a personal friend. That's even closer than even hearing a story or reading it in a newspaper.
Interesting stuff. We could talk about this for hours, Joan.
We could, darling.
But we can't, because we have a commercial break to go to. So we will
have
see
enjoyed
you
it
at another time.
Thank you.
Lovely
very
to have
much.
you on here. We've known each other for many.
A few moons, a few dreams.
A couple of dozen years, actually.
We have, actually.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Joan.
Joan Hanger this morning, and now over to something too good to be even true. Robin Moore and Chris Marshall.